This is a man called David Cogan. Now, he is to be appointed to be the new football regulator to try and solve some of the problems in the sport. But Lisa Nandy was found this week and said sorry for unknowingly breaking the rules because David Cogan, who was a well-known Labour supporter, had donated £2,900 to her 2020 Labour leadership campaign. David Cogan's name was brought in for consideration after applications had closed. Just really simply, why didn't you declare that he specifically had given money to you before he got the job? Why did you not declare he had specifically given money to your leadership campaign?
Because I didn't know.
Why was it not discussed at the interview that he was a Labour donor?
It was discussed at the interview that he was a Labour donor. It just wasn't discussed that he donated specifically to me because I didn't know about that. He hadn't recalled it.
But he didn't think that it wasn't, he didn't realise that it was relevant to say to the world and say to civil servants and talk at his interview about the fact that he had given money to the person who was the Secretary of State. But whether it's a press release or you not knowing or it not coming up fully in the way that it ought to have done at the interview, this just gives a picture that either it was just sloppy or what the Conservatives would call it is cronyism. It's all a bit convenient that somebody who was a well-known Labour donor got this great job. Well, this question is for you. This process was full of mistakes, whether they were inadvertent or not. You're the Secretary of State. It looks terrible, does it?
I take full responsibility for it. We didn't meet the highest standards throughout this process. That is on me. I'm responsible for the Department of Culture, Media and Sport and our appointment processes, and I have unreservedly apologised. I think people would expect us to uphold the highest standards.
Well, that's what you promised. They expect it. Let me remind people what your manifesto said. It said, a reset in public life, a clean-up that ensures the highest standards of integrity and honesty. That promise looks farcical now, doesn't it?
I'll tell you what the difference is. The difference is that when we make mistakes, and we will make mistakes, we're human beings, we put ourselves through those independent processes that are there for the reason, we respect the outcome and we take the consequences.